What's going on, friends? Welcome to the stream. As you guys might notice, the audio for this stream is going to be very different. It's not my usual face in the microphone sound. My left and right hands sound different. The microphones are stereo. Things should be a little bit different. That's how this whole video is going to go. Also, this is in memory of Sam Neill, R.I.P. He was a fantastic actor, an incredible person. So this is in respect to Sam Neill, rest in peace. It's rather sad the day that I heard that we lost Sam Neill, because he was in two of my favorite older movies, which was Jurassic Park series, of course, but also Event Horizon. If you guys don't know, it's a sci-fi horror movie. The first thing that I would like for you guys in the chat, I see that my friends are here. Pixel Castle's here. What's going on? What's going on? Hello. Mirage Bryston's here as well. True Voice of Reason as well. Thank you very much. If you guys can give me some early feedback on the sound, what it sounds like to you, if there's anything that needs to go up or down. Mind you, the dynamics of the music is going to change. My voice the same, like I am going to turn it up for the music, so you may have to work with that. That's the best that I have right now. It's not really centered. As you'll see also, my room, I can turn my cameras around. I have my window open today. It's really hot. I need the windows open. So this is not going to be this is what these speakers sound like video. This is going to be more of a casual sort of, this is my experience. I want to share music with my friends. Okay, so the first thing is, everybody that's in the comments is going to be like, oh, what about this sound, this background, this, that kind of thing. Just understand the context that this is a casual video. This is my experience at home using new microphones. I'm using a new recording device. I was asked to upgrade the sound. Now I am upgrading the sound. Sounds very clear. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Hopefully the dynamics are going to be good. I'm telling you right now, these speakers are something special. Let me flip this camera around. When I say we have a treat, I mean we have a treat. These CLC speakers are truly fantastic. I don't want to waste too much time with talking through the video. I want to get some songs on here. What's playing right now is Spotify, but I am going to switch it over to CD, which I should do right now. Get my CD player working. I'm going to be playing a couple of tracks from the CD that I normally use for copyright-free sound. That will allow at least the first part of this video to go out with some sound samples that I can use for later on. The rest of the sounds I'm going to be playing from a CD that I really, really love. I want to introduce some people to a new band. And there's the CD right there. It's called Receiving the Gift of Flavor. It's called a band called The Urge. We will be listening to that one afterwards. But first up, I want to play a couple of my classic sort of songs. You guys will know this one. I'm going to put the volume up a little bit. Just have a listen to the first 2 or 3 minutes. And let me know what you think in the comments. got a point. So what do you guys think of the first clip, the sounds versus my voice, the room? Do you guys notice a big difference in the stream, or is it still rather stream-like? You know, I understand that. No, I can't put, listen. For anybody that's new, I know this is an experience for the CLCs. I don't want to disappoint the company, but this is very casual. My regulars know me well, so if you stick around, you get to know me too. I can't put the socks on because it's too hot for socks. But yes, so that sounded pretty awesome. It sounds cleaner, stereo. Are we getting an effect of what, like more effect of what's going on? Sounds very nice. Sounds really good. That's awesome. Sounds pretty crisp and clear. Recording sounds pretty good. My big thing here, and I'm glad that you showed up to the stream, because listening to streams, like, this isn't recorded audio, this is actual live streaming audio, which I think the YouTube software might be doing something to it. And if you can actually hear me in stereo, I should be on your right side. I'm leaning over. Now I'm on the left side. You know, these microphones are set up as stereo as I can make them. And I'm actually speaking away from them because my face is pointing this way. So this is the best that I can do. Let's hit up another song from this CD before I move on to the showcase. And I'll be sure to record a lot more later on. Said, yeah, not recorded. Yeah, I understand what you mean. And this is good because if you can tell, if my regulars can tell that there's an improvement or significant improvement in sound, even streaming, then this device is worth the investment. That's what I was hoping. All right, let's check this song out. And if you've got bass, get ready for some bass. Awesome. I see some comments here talk about sounding so much better. That's the whole point. That's why I wanted to do a showcase like this. It's not atypical, really, because there's a lot of people that do sound demos. Most don't because you can't monetize the content. Some do. Sternholm Reviews just did a very good showcase of these. He's got some sound demos with some people listening and commenting. All those sounds are in the videos as well, mostly because they're sponsored and they have other means of monetizing their efforts. So that's awesome. And the low end of the song is nice. Yeah. So let me speak to the low end while I change the CD out. The low end in this is satisfied by the fact that these have a 10-inch Purifi driver in the front and 2 passive radiators on the back, all Purifi. And for many out there that are keen to know, this is one of the first, if not the first, production model with all Purifi drivers. The tweeter in this model is also Purifi. And for those that are also curious and who may not know, I am also running Purifi module monoblocks in my Buckeye audio amplifiers. Now, these Buckeye amps were purchased a while ago. I've done a number of videos on these. The Purifi modules that are in these amps are the 7040 SA model. The SA model is a higher current delivery, and it's a Gen 1 module. It's assisted by a micro audio power supply and a 47K cat board on top of the power supply. So lots of current, lots of juice, lots of low-end capability, which I absolutely love for these. The subwoofers are not even turned on. They're not, I was going to unplug them, but believe me, the subs are not on for this video. People might think they are because there's so much low-end, but it's just the 10s doing their thing, and this is a relatively small room. So, moving on to the showcase of the day, those 2 songs will stand. This is The Urge. This is a CD that I just purchased, receiving the gift of flavor. This CD originally came out in 1992. 92 or 95. 20th anniversary was released a while ago. This is an influential CD for me. It's a different kind of genre of CD. Not genre of CD, but the music is very different. I think extremely underrated as far as musicality is concerned. It's very upbeat music. It's very silly. I may not play every song, but I think I'll play my favorites. I thought about doing the whole album, but I think that would just be too much. But the whole album is great. That's the whole thing about selecting songs is I want to just play the whole CD. I wish you could all just join me here and do this, but you know how it is. Anyhow, let's get into this. I will play these all the way through. Yes, I also realized they do offer the 30-day demo, and that would be absolutely amazing. I am very, very lucky to have these here. All Purifi system sounds very cool. Don't have to worry about distortions. Yeah, at all, because the distortion level on all of the drivers all the way around is very, very, very low, like industry-leading low even on the amplifiers. So I'm absolutely amazed by that. Also, the system is assisted by the, I was using Eversolo for streaming, Rotel CD11 CD player for the CDs, and Michi P5, so the Rotel system is leading the charge here in terms of preamp and source. Let me see. Showing some CLC love, some CD love, exactly. Physical media, my friends. I had some Last Samurai on here earlier, and it was absolutely stunning. All right, I'm going to get into this one. Song sound comes in pretty quick and hard. I'm going to leave the volume a little bit lower than normal, lower than I was. And yeah, let's get into this first song. I hope you guys like this music because it's very different. It's like metal, jazz, ska, punk. It's a little bit of a mix of everything. I think it's very dynamic. The bass guitarist is very talented. I think you might really dig this. So let me know what you think of the music in the comments. All right, let's get into this first one. Actually, what I am going to say before I move on with that, I didn't realize that this was actually re-recorded in front of a live audience. So the songs that are playing from the CD are a new recording of live versions of the song. So it's not what I remembered, which actually means I need to get the absolute original CDs. So having bought and purchased two of these versions because I wanted to support the band, now I've got to go hunting for the absolute original stuff. So that being said, I actually want to play the original CD. So I'm going to go back to streaming, if you forgive me. I'm going to go streaming source. I'm going to pull up the album on Spotify, which is, it's a little bit of a degradation in terms of sound quality here, but for the purposes of this, I think we're going to be okay with that. So what did you guys think of the sound? Was it clean? Was the volume okay? Did it scale okay? Like, was this a nice demonstration of, like, at least the system sound? I mean, I know the songs might not be what everybody's interested in. I'm going to play another one of their most popular songs. I am going to play it from streaming, so I'm going to change the volume. But yeah, if that's all cool, I'll play the next one through, and then we'll have a discussion afterwards. And a couple of other selections that I'll play here, some of my favorite. This is what I meant to do, is showcase this band. I think they have a lot of potential. They've always been a very big influence for me because it was very sort of atypical sound. So in an age where you had Korn, Limp Bizkit, Deftones, like all these new metal bands, and like you had bands like No Doubt come out, which were very popular, easy listening, more popular to like radio kind of music. This is very different, where it's metal, but it's also very talented musicians. So Pixel saying, I usually don't like sound demos of systems, but I have to say that sounded really good. Well, I appreciate that. I'm using, $400 worth of microphones and stereo setup, and spent most of my morning measuring. Like, I got up at like 8 o'clock this morning and measured and tested and changed the sample rates and verified everything, and I bought gear in order for this to work today. So if it sounds better and it's impressive at all, like, this is a very live demo of my trying to do this, so I do appreciate that. Let's get into this other song, and from the original album as streamed on Spotify. So we're going to get a little bit of degradation in terms of CD quality, but because the CD that I purchased was a live recording, it doesn't do the same justice. I want to play the original CD. So let's check this one out, and we'll get back to the chat afterwards. So that's playing from my iPad. I need to stream to the system. Okay. Check out that bass line.
Take a look, but you know I don't care about you. It's not a one thing that you won't do. So get a picture from the ones who ignore. Low down, cast all your friends away. There's only one thing I can say. Hey man, you're sick, I'm not into the color. Hey, you're all washed up. Would you please shut up? Take a walk the way.
very, very entertaining music. Now, what did you guys think of the demo quality versus the CD? Now, I noticed that immediately I had to turn the volume up a little bit more. The streamer was much quieter, so that means my CD and digital output is higher than my streaming. I half expected that. So this question here came in during the song, and do these speakers have a left and right? No. So it is your choice whether you want to put the tweeters on the inside like I have, or you can put them on the outside, which I have not checked what they sound like. I put them on the inside because that's most closely where the tweeters were for my KEF R11s, which are just off to the side here in the room. So I wanted to keep the tweeters roughly in the same place as my KEFs in order to listen and demo them against what I was just used to. So I will play and do like an REW in here with them in this position, and then when I move them again, assuming I'm going to give these back, I don't want to, but I probably will have to. When I move the KEFs back, the tweeters will be in this position. So that's the reason why they're in this position. But if you want, you can swap them and put the tweeters on the outside. It's just personal preference. So that answers that question. Good point. I think you can swap them so the tweeters are on the outside. Yes. So I answered that. That's awesome. We have a new viewer. I think Aaron 2 Dawson says, I saw these guys in 02. 02. Oh my goodness. That's a long time ago. Good to hear them again. The live stream sounds better in my opinion. Thank you. I am using new mics. I spent a lot of time trying to set this up. I got new devices, new hardware. People were asking for better sound for streaming. My voice is going to sound a little strange because I'm facing this way away from the camera. If I turn, you guys can hear me. Hello. Anyways, you guys get the point. It's very casual, very on the go, very on the run. Anyways, so if you guys want, I'll play another song from that album from streaming, and then I'm open to some suggestions. I wanted to open up the YouTube side of things for like a super chat if you really want me to play a song or a demo. A lot of my regulars can give me a suggestion that I can play. Most likely it's going to be on streaming. I can't go back and forth with CD because I might not have the CD suggestion you are going to give me. Really the point of the stream was to showcase the album, showcase a new type of band. This CD I will continue to play for a little bit. It's most likely going to get copyrighted, so I'm not doing this to earn money. Otherwise I wouldn't play music, but I'm glad that it sounds better. I'm glad that the stream is working. I'm happy that my friends are here to hear these CLC65 speakers, Copenhagen Loudspeaker Company, all Purifi drivers. 10 in the front is active or powered or whatever you want to call it. The 2 on the back, 10-inch woofers are passive radiators. They really don't need subs in this room. These subs are off. Despite what it might sound like, they're off. Yeah, and I want to run through another song and let you guys hear them. So let's continue to listen to other songs on this album. And yeah, let's just do that. So I'm going to play this song from the beginning, and we'll enjoy the CD. What do you guys think of the music, the style of music that it is? This is, I mean, when I heard it when I was younger, I thought, like, this is crazy. I've never heard bands play like this. Like, it's good metal sounding, it's clean vocals, they've got a horn section, the bass player is going crazy in some of those sections. So, like, I think that it offers something that was very unusual. Maybe that's why it didn't do so well, so it was very underrated for a long time, because it was so different. But for me, that's the thing that stood out and made this whole album so great. There's a few other on here I think that are really fun. Let me see. Can play this one unless anybody's got any more questions. Don't, at any point, if anybody has questions for about the speakers, about the system, if there's songs playing, anything like that, if you have questions, I mean, you can ask them via chat if you're on mobile or a computer. If you're watching on a TV, thank you for being here. I love you. Thank you for that. But you may not be able to chat. But at any time, put some questions in. I will get around to it. But I think I'm going to play one more tune before I change anything up. And let me know what you think of this style of music. love the fact that it's got like jazz and horns and these break sounds in the middle of the metal like that, and you can hear every word he's saying. It's not screaming, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not over the top. I love that fact. True Voice of Reason. I have 3 playlists on my channel: Public, Parts Express, Speaker Building Contest. That's really cool, actually. Not really any metal types of music, but many good tunes for yes, and absolutely, metal's not normally used for things like this, because I think a lot of people like the idea of very subtle instruments, things that are separated into different sections and very easy to listen to. And I agree with that. I do wholeheartedly agree that Testing Speakers needs a wide genre playlist so you can get all aspects of the sound. For me, and obviously setting up the stream today, this was focused on just sharing this band rather than just the sounds of the speakers. So for me, I think that this is a really cool thing. And it's funny you should mention drum and bass. I actually added I added a new song to my playlist today. If I can be so bold as to play a drum and bass track. Do you guys want to hear a lot of low end? Does anybody really want to hear some of the stuff that's going on down low with these speakers? I would be more than happy to share it with you. There it is. If you guys can bear with me, we'll change up the program. I will play one more song from streaming that album, and then we'll move on to some other stuff afterwards. I think that it will definitely showcase a little bit more about the speakers. Again, if you guys have a song or single song that you can suggest, then I may play that for my regulars that are here. So is this band ska like old No Doubt, getting that vibe? It's kind of like that. They're a little more aggressive metal than they are like No Doubt was a little more laid back, popular sounding. But I think they have that kind of vibe. That's definitely the era that they came from. Suat says, nice, like drum and bass. All right. So this one's going to be for you then. If you like low end, we'll see how this one does. I might even have to turn this one down. But there's a clip of it that went on my Instagram. So let's check it out together. We'll leave the volume up. Why not? It sounds so good. No. Yeah. Absolutely, I don't think that a 4.5 inch of any kind is going to keep up with these, especially with a genre like drum and bass. It's just, there's a lot going on there, and it's hard to keep up for even normal speakers. I would say would have a hard time with trying to keep up with this. So I'm going to play one more from the album, and then we'll move on. And if you guys want to hear any suggestions or songs that you play from a playlist, I may or may not be able to keep up. Hold on a second. Jazz on my playlist. I do. I can play some jazz. Now I got to be careful about what kind of jazz I play, because some of the songs may need to be muted because they block my video. Now, I don't mind it being demonetized, but if they block the video, that means I'm going to have to cut it out. So if you're here live, and this is a note to anybody else who watches it afterwards, if the jazz section is muted or blocked or cut out, then you need to show up to the lives to hear it, or we need to find some other tunes. I have some in my playlist that I used to use, so I'm going to see if that actually works. I might let that slide through. They sound like a great... They are. To be honest with you, these are probably the most expensive speakers I've ever had in here. I've had multiples that equal the same number, but they're the single most expensive of all of them. Not just because they're made locally in Denmark, and the fact that the drivers are all some of the best in the world, and the drivers cost a lot of money each. Some of that plays a factor, but they've done a lot of research, and they're tuned in such a way that I can say, without a doubt, they're easily the best speakers I've heard for a number of characteristic reasons. They're very dynamic. They have next to no distortion that I can hear, even at high volumes. They output bass like this subwoofer does, and these are 12s. Two 12s don't do what these 10s can do. Purifi just really, really brings it. So they've managed to make these speakers sound fantastic for what they are, like a hi-fi monitor. Not a studio monitor, because those are a little more clinical, but these are smooth yet just as accurate. Unbelievable to hear them like this. I mean, I've heard a lot of, comments saying they didn't sound great at Expona. I mean, it's a hotel room, of course, so my room is set up better than that already, so that's the first thing. I am using different amplifiers, so these are Purifi high current amplifiers, so the bass is not being choked out at all. I am using streaming for some of it, and you guys are hearing it through like streamed audio, which is compressed over the network. So all of that to say, they still sound incredible given what I'm able to do with them here. In a better space, with maybe some more hours on them and a little bit different tuning, I can imagine these being so amazing for anybody looking for really great speakers. Now, I've heard a lot, but these are really, really pushing what I think is great right now. So, True Voice, so when I get my main system back up, I'll have to play the stream if it's up. My old Optimus 30 speakers, two-way 10-inch, have some serious bass. Woofers were replaced. Well, play the original song and then play the stream and then compare how the quality degrades over time. So if you're watching, smash the thumbs up. Yes, also all of that stuff. I do appreciate it. All right, one more from the album, and then I'm going to search for a jazz song. Hopefully that goes well. So let me get my volume back up. This should be a really funny song for you guys. It's from the same band we were playing. Shows a bit of sense of humor in their music, so I hope you enjoy it. And then we'll move on to some jazz to slow down for the evening. That's a fun name.
It's good.
Does it to me every time.
Bring a towel. You guys want to see my feet? Oh. There's a clip for you. Oh! Give me a second. I'll get my camera back on. Technology. Keep listening. Let me find another song. Something that won't get me blocked. Okay, I have another song. How's that? Down here. That's why the mirror, you freaks. Well, what do we think? What do we think of all of this? Obviously, it's a stream. You guys are only getting like compressed streamed audio. That's the best that I can do in terms of that. The CD selections that I was playing were one of them is actually. One of them is that Retail Therapy disc that I was playing from like a long time ago. It's available on YouTube to play, but the CD's probably not available anywhere anymore. So that's the one that I use most of the time. The date on the CD is 1997. So there's that. And then the other CD that I was playing, the band Receiving the Gift of Flavor. This is the 20th anniversary live recording disc, which now I realize I actually want to get the original because it's more nostalgic for me. We are recording on a Zoom H4 Essential. That's the device I'm using to record. The mics are Rode mics. They're compression, like pencil mics. They're very small. You guys saw them at the beginning and the intro of the video. It's a very smooth and airy. Can we play harder jazz, like something hard bop? I'd have to look for it, actually. It's a very smooth with headphones on. Yes, that is something that I noticed is they have like a smoothness to them. There's like an effortless dynamic range in their sound. So their output is so clean that it's smooth. It's not pushing against like a distorted sort of signal, right? So it comes out with like very, very easy kind of stuff. Do movie soundtracks get copyright? Yeah, they can. Some of them might be okay. Like I played a little bit of a Hans Zimmer track earlier and it got past some of the Facebook, Instagram stuff, but YouTube is very much different than that. Some of it can get completely blocked. Strikes probably not, because then I can just mute it. I have the option of just muting it, or the monetization goes towards the song owners, which is fine. This whole stream is going to be just given away, basically. I made 2 other clips earlier. I'll make a bunch of clips with these while they're in my house. My formal review will come after I get some more data and let them play for a little while. They were a little bit new. They arrived just a couple weeks ago, and it's been so damn hot here, I haven't been able to listen to them very much. So this is really just a casual listening demo with some better equipment here for my live streaming purposes. And if I can get some suggestions for songs instead of just a genre, what am I supposed to look at? Jazz and bebop? Jazz bop? Is that gonna leave? Nothing even shows up. Hold on. I need to do a wider search. Jazz bop. Jazz hop? What the fuck? What is jazz hop? I'm gonna need a song title, my man. You're gonna have to So I wonder what big band would sound like on them if there are 70. The big band would actually sound cool. I wish I knew an actual song to play, but I'm going to try to play whichever one comes up first. How about that? Whichever one's on like the best of the best with Buddy Rich. How about that? Let's just play one of those tunes and see how it goes.
She's going to get up and sing.
This might get blocked, by the way.
This is her first time.
So if this section's muted or cut out, you'll know why.
One, she's 12 and a half years old, and she's drunk. Immediately, that makes it kind of tough. This is our daughter, Kathy, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, come on, come on.
Live at Ches Club, Hollywood, 1966. Remix.
Now. You all right? You can do it? Beautiful.
Buffy, yes, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da. Charleston was once the rage, History has banned that stage, The mini skirts, the current thing, Teeny bopper is our newborn king, And the beat goes on, the beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da. Grocery store's a supermarket. Little girls still break their hearts, Men still keep on marching off to war. Electrically they keep
That's a
their
good one.
baseball score. And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da.
Well, what do you guys think? Are we passing the tests? I can get jiggy to this. Yeah, I can imagine you can get jiggy. It's good stuff. I mean, it's interesting kind of sound. It's an old recording. Like, so damn, where's my seersucker jacket? Wow, what is that? Old school stuff here. Anybody else have another like specific song that I can look up while we're here? I mean, we're over the hour mark, and I said I'd be on till 9, so we can have a chat and that kind of thing afterwards. You guys feel like sticking around, but if you want more music, please. My regulars, you guys are all my friends that are here, so that's cool. I appreciate everybody else for watching afterwards if this stands, because you know. That's the nature of these things. There is one tune that was in my playlist I was looking for, but didn't see it. We'll see if I can actually pick it up. It's something that I play on the regular for my own listening, but I didn't see it in my. I didn't see it in my list. I don't think it was removed from my list. What's going on? What's going on? Jurassic Park soundtrack. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but that would probably get me... That would probably get dinged pretty hard. And sometimes, say, like, I will have to take this whole thing and clip it down at a low quality if the song gets blocked completely and doesn't give me options. It means I won't even be able to play this entire video will not get published. I gotta be careful about those specific ones. So I don't think I can get away with the Jurassic Park one. It's just too popular, too in the know. It's, you know what I mean? It's from big artists. Same with Hans Zimmer. I would not want to play any of that because I don't think that it would pass. Let me play this one and see if you like this one. I think this is... No, that's not the one. Where is the song that I always play? I thought like I had played a little bit of a song earlier and I thought that was the one. But it isn't, clearly. Wow. I can play some... if I do Big Bad John, would you guys laugh if I did Big Bad John? Should I do it anyways? Oh my God, he's actually doing it.
Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6", weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. Big John. Well, nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. Didn't say much, kinda quiet and shy. And if he spoke at all, he just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got into a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John, come on. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. Well, then came the day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought they'd breathe their last. Except John.
This is the same.
Big John. Sagging timber gave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree, he just stood there alone. Big John, Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. Oh, and with all of his strength, he gave a mighty shove.
If I'm honest, that's enough of that song. Based on this comment here alone, it is. That's the one that everybody plays at every show and is clipped everywhere. That's why I'm doing it, because why not? All right. So this is a song that was just suggested. Let's see how this one goes. an old recording, all right.
Pennsylvania 65000.
It's an interesting track, that's for sure. Okay. I hate to cut it off like that. I found the song that I was actually looking to play. It's an interesting song. It's got a really good air to it, instrument separation and vocals. I think it'll go well with the theme that we're on right now. Yeah, if anybody else has some suggestions from the list here, I'm glad to have people watching and being interested. Yeah, my neighbors, exactly. I mean, it is a Saturday. It's getting late now. I'm going to have to turn this down at some point. So I want to do only a couple more, and then I'm just going to call it. Because, yes, I do have to respect my neighbors. It is quite noisy, and I will be done soon. I'm sorry. Here's the song that I was actually looking for earlier.
Looking at the stars, trying to find my way.
Not rolled off.
Watching as they move closer than away.
And these are more detailed.
I was looking at the stars from the hillside of the LA freeway. My heart is burning like a river, burning like a hillside, and the city lights shiver like a tear in your eye, 'cause I'm still waiting for the sun to rise. I was looking at the stars, and it took my breath away.
Wow. I gotta be honest, there's sections of this song I'm listening to with these speakers right now, and I was like, oh my god, I can hear his movement around the microphone. It's wild. The mouth actually opening, closing, certain very subtle details that I just never noticed before. And I'm not even critically listening. I got my window open, there's fans on in the other room, I'm doing a live stream. Like, that is crazy that it's streaming from Spotify, and just changing the speakers is allowing me to hear extra detail in the sound. That just blew my mind. I already thought they were amazing, but that was wild. If I have to edit out this one, then I will, but I think I'm going to do it because it was suggested. I think it's a fitting song to go out to. I thank you, everybody that's been here for an hour and 14 minutes. Let's see how this goes, and if it gets cut, then it gets cut. I'm going to say my intro. Thank you for my outro. Thank you, everybody, for being here and being part of this. I do appreciate everybody who supports, who's been curious. The company itself, thank you to CLC Audio and Gatto Audio. Their reps have actually been communicating with me quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. As you can imagine, I have their babies here, and they're very curious and interested for good marketing and good feedback, and I really, really appreciate them for that. This has been absolutely amazing. If I could keep them, I would. I'm trying to figure out a way that I could actually make that happen. I don't know what my chances are, but I don't want to give them back. They're really, really good. They are every bit of what people have said that they could be. The Purify name still stands up. I am not just trying to kiss their ass. I mean, I just surprised myself playing the song. The tune, the voices, the voice that is in that recording, the micro detail that just came out was crazy good. I didn't expect that at all. All right, let's go out on a bang. It was suggested earlier. And because I'm wearing the shirt, well, let's get this back on camera just so it makes sense. We're doing the theme for Jurassic Park right now because why not? Rest in peace, Sam Neill. Great actor, again, in some of my favorite influential movies. So yeah, we'll play a little bit of this on the way out, and fingers crossed it doesn't get me blocked, because I really don't want to have to scrap this video. Does CLC publish clippable data? Seems like a company like that would. I don't know that they have yet. They might. I'd have to ask them. I can imagine Aaron's going to get them at some point. They're not too big for him. So we'll just hang on and wait for that. It's a good point. I'll try to get REW measurements from in here, but that's not the same as clippable, so... All right, that's enough. I'm sorry. I can't let that play the whole time. That can't be the end of the video. I just hope that they don't clip that. So thank you to all my friends. Thank you to all my friends that showed up. I really appreciate you being here and joining me for this adventure, and taking a chance on something different. Streaming with microphones like this is not normal. A lot of people record their videos with these and then they edit in the sound afterwards. The streaming quality here is going to be one thing. I will do a video with these and try to edit the sound in so you get the sound differences. I'll play some of the copyright-free songs I had on earlier. Then we'll get a better idea of what's going on. Thanks for sharing your Saturday with us. Hats off to Sam and the Jurassic Park soundtrack. Hey, somebody asked, and it made sense, so there it is. Thanks everybody for being here. This is really cool. I appreciate all your feedback. So I listened to that soundtrack a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, I think a lot of us watched that movie maybe 100 times. Bryson, Maresh Bryson says, thanks for the live. Have a great evening. Catch you on the next one. Yes, for sure. I will be doing more, obviously. I'll try to do some more videos as possible. I am back to work. I'm waiting on proper physio appointments. I'm doing some exercises for my shoulder. It's not a tear. It's not broken anything. It is inflamed. It's like tendonitis. It's not, it's something complicated. It's more like impingement. It's like a shoulder impingement. So I need to work it out. I'm on my work schedule now, so that means my evenings are cut. My weekends are open. So thank you for everybody for joining around and watching that. All the clips will be on my Facebook and Instagram. You guys can find me. The logo, the logo's here. This will be the logo for most of the branding stuff now. Instagram, Facebook's all the same. I don't really do TikTok, so you don't see me dancing out there anywhere. Anyways, thanks for joining, watching this stereo image video. Thank you very much. I hope the streaming quality stays. I hope that they allow the video and they don't block it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come up with a follow-up. Anyways, I'll see you all in the future. Have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Play some new music. Listen to some of the music at home on your own. Compare to the stream. See what it was like at home. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. No. Yes. Okay. Bye, everyone.